I don't mean to say this, but half the girls that show up, it's almost like they're delusional. And you're like, what in your head makes you think that you could have this job when you see what the rest of the
Jordan,
staff looks like?
what's the answer to that question? That is part of one of the things we talk about on the show, delusional. The word delusional is going to come up a lot. Understand, why do these women believe what they believe? Why do they think that they're going to get that job? What makes these girls that stand in that line think that they're going to get that job?
Absolutely think that they're entitled. And I think that they also have men around them, beta males, that, you know, gas them up and encourage them.
Where are these beta males coming from? Where are they interacting with these beta males?
The whole social media thing again.
Correct.
Social media. So,
Correct,
yeah,
Natty. That's exactly right.
Wow. Thank you.
They go on IG and they'll sit there and post a photo, but they'll snatch their waist on Facetune, and then they'll make their face symmetrical and perfect on FaceApp. They'll look like 20 years younger, and in their mind, they believe the girl in that photo is going to the tryout, not them in the mirror.
Yes,
you understand?
exactly.
They will literally go to Istanbul, Turkey, show a picture of them FaceApped, and tell the doctor, "I want to look like this." Do you understand? And so that level of delusion, because the men, when those men give them that attention from a psychological standpoint, they're getting validation for the person in that photo, which is not them.
As you can see from that video, it's actually kind of true. The modern women, today's modern women, are so delusional. They think that they are equal to men, which is not true. We both have the different biological standpoints. Men and women are very different. We are not comparable, even if you do all the surgeries. And you can see that a lot of these women are delusional. They go to doctors in Istanbul, Turkey, how he would say, to show them a Photoshop image of themselves, and then tell the doctor that this is what I want to look like. And then they come to the real world and start saying that, whoa, like, dude, like people see you, but like they see like how you have changed and all, but to them they still look the same because of there's an inner void in them that they're trying to fulfill, and it's due to insecurities. But still on the main topic, women are not equal to men. Women are kind of delusional nowadays, and yeah, this video's pretty gonna be more weird than this.
Why do you think women are labeled delusional?
Well, as a man, if you're a loser, there's an immediate feedback that you're a loser. The world lets you know. Your peers don't respect you, girls don't look at you, you're virtually invisible. So you get negative ramifications for your inadequacies. But as a woman, you don't experience that. It's not until a guy like me comes along and says, "You're stupid, that's not right," or whatever, or challenges you on your viewpoints, which, let's be honest here, most guys aren't gonna do that because they're trying to get laid. And even if it does happen, they're gonna go out and say, "You're just a misogynist," write you off and walk away. So women don't necessarily get negative consequences for poor behavior or poor decisions until later on in life. At least as a man, you get that punishment up front. If you're a bum, you get reminded every single day that you're a bum until you change. As a woman, if you're a bum, it doesn't matter. You could be waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning, be at a party with Future the next day, or later on that night when you have no future, and it is what it is. There's no negative consequences for inadequacies until you get older. That's when women wake up. I've always said women typically don't wake up until they're buying their own drinks at the bar.
This is so true. Like, if you're a man and you don't have anything going on for yourself, you're going to get a straight front. You're a bum. And that's how society is going to treat you. Whereas if you're a woman, you can be in a yacht. You can be in, and you can literally have no school education, like you're an illiterate, and you can be in Andrew Tate's yacht the next day. That's just how it is, okay? Like, man, but for men, if you're a man and you don't have any source of income, you are constantly being reminded that you're a bum. That's just it. Like, if you're fat, if you're lazy, if you have no ambition, straight forward to your face, it's going to be said to you that no, you're a bum, and you're going to be witnessing that every day until you change. So my advice is for you to get to the gym.
If I asked your husband why y'all divorced, what would he tell me?
Domestic violence.
Okay. How often did you beat his ass?
No, I'm the victim. And I'm okay with that. I thank God I got out alive.
And how long you been divorced?
For 2 years.
How long were y'all married?
7 months.
So now hold on. I know I got a new calculator, but you got kids that are like in their 20s.
Right.
About 2 different guys or about one?
About one.
Why didn't you marry him?
The last one?
No, the one that impregnated you once or twice.
Oh, he went to jail.
Oh, so you pick ass whoopers and felons. And then you're going to complain about what other... I need you to stop right here, ma'am. I need you to slow the whole French toast down. I'm not gonna let you get on here and talk about what black men are not when you picking dudes to whoop your ass and are felons. See, I'm not gonna sit around and let you black women just sit around and talk about hey, black men ain't here and they ain't this, they ain't that, when in your own life you pick shit.
Yeah, so you could hear what Kevin Samuel said. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuel. The woman over here, you can see that they pick guys that are not going to be suitably good for them, and then they come to complain, especially in the African race. Though I don't know about, because of this is different culture. This is an American video. You know, in America they have this like, I don't know why black American women don't see black American men, like they don't respect black American men. It's different here in Africa because I'm an African, precisely Nigerian. We don't have those kind of cultures. But seeing it in other countries, especially from people of my own race, I feel pity for the African Americans, especially the black American male, because of like I can see it like in their culture. African American males, they like African, not only their males, African Americans in general, like not the immigrants that came in like from Haiti, from Jamaica, African Americans themselves. I've noticed that like they don't love each other. At least that's what is being portrayed in the media, but I've seen it all around. Like they just have this beef against each other, and it doesn't make me sad. I just feel pity for them because it's a lot different here in Africa. Like we love each other. Like there's no that kind of feminist dystopia world here, or like being disrespected by females or stuff like that, especially online, because we respect each other. We have rules and regulation, traditions, you know, we have built foundations that we trust on, and I'm proud about that. But still, it's still sad seeing African Americans, you know, facing this in their society, because if they stop talking about things like this, especially like all these black men ain't shit and black women ain't shit, if they could just stop this for just a year, their progress in this world would be immense. Like they would really go far, like evolve, advance. They would be in the next level. But you know what? Some things are just meant to be. But I don't believe that this is going to last forever, because men are now waking up and human beings are now waking up, and both male and female are waking up to see that. Yeah, like you know, they're now waking up to see that these things that we're fighting for is for naught. Let's work together and grow as a community. Yeah, I still have high expectations for the African American.
What is the age range of your ideal man?
28.
23 to 28?
Yeah.
The race of your ideal man?
I don't have a type.
Minimum height?
I'm 6'3".
And minimum income?
Does depend what's on that fee.
6 figures a year, I'm guessing?
Yes, that's actually perfect.
The probability of you finding your ideal man is 0.075%.
Oh, so I'm one of a kind. Okay.
What is the ideal age of your man?
28 and 39.
What race is your ideal man?
I don't have one.
Minimum height?
5'11" and up.
And minimum income?
250,000 at least.
The probability of you finding your ideal man is 0.49%.
Shit. I mean, God's got me, right?
What's the age of your ideal man?
27 or older.
What is the race of your ideal man?
Black.
Minimum height?
You better be like 6 foot or more.
And minimum income?
I told you, 6 figures.
The probability of you finding your ideal man is 0.17%.
That's bad. Y'all niggas ain't shit.
Delusional.
Wow, seeing things like this really makes me sad. You know, in this kind of reality, I don't even know how to judge it, because, you know, like, this is actually not even making them look delusional. This is actually a diss on men. Like, whoa. Like, you can't make up to 250k a year. I know right now, currently, that I'm working my way towards getting a way larger sum amount than that. But still, I still believe that if men believe in themselves, they can actually go far and even break the limits. Like, I know it's a lot of money, and it would be quite delusional for me to say that it's easy to achieve that in one sitting. But I still believe that if you put your mind through it, if you believe in yourself that you can actually achieve this will look like a little mini test to you. You can actually achieve more. Right now, your goal in life, if you are broke and you want to actually live the life that you're living, find an infinite money glitch. Just ask yourself, how do I get this infinite money glitch? Ask the universe. Yeah, as crazy as that sound, as cliche as that sound, ask the universe. I kind of feel sad though, because That's just standard, and that's what they're actually looking for. I don't want to bash them because I'm not someone that likes insulting women, or even though some of their remarks are quite delusional, but I've lived with women all my life. I live with like true women currently, so I can't just judge them and write them off like, oh my god, these women are delusional, oh my god, these women are crazy. They aren't crazy, it's just their standard, that's what they want. But you know, most of the times that's not like what am I gonna say? Right now I'll say that we as men need to improve. Yes, their standards are highly delusional, but the rankings are still very low, like 0.1, 0.5 to find a man who's earning over 250k. Dude, that's quite embarrassing. Regardless of the fact that it's quite delusional, it's still embarrassing. I believe that 70% of men can make over 350k a year. 70% of men around the world. I believe that. I believe I can create a future where 70% of men, the minimum wage for men, 70%, or the minimum wage should be $250,000. I believe I can create a world like that, where the minimum wage will be $250,000 a year. It's possible, okay? We can grow. I see this as motivation. I see this kind of video as motivation. I don't take it at heart. I don't take it like with some like make me angry or like to insult them or bust out at them. I just see this as, you know what? I can grow from this. I can learn from this, and I can improve myself thanks to this. And that's just how I see it. And I hope you see it that way too, instead of getting clouded with emotions, because that's not the easy way out. That's not going to get you anywhere. All right.
99% of us in relationships are trying to make our partner respect our values. We want them to like what we like. We want them to love what we love. So we demand that our partner respects our value rather than respecting theirs.
I love it that women want a guy who's like extremely rare and think they're on the same level. You're fucking not, bro. Most of y'all are very average. No offense, ladies. And you're not as special as you think. There's a badder bitch right next door that probably cooks better than you, looks better than you, does a bunch of other shit that you're not willing to do, and that girl's gonna get picked. Or there's a girl that's not as hot as you, that's a fucking 6 that will steal your man because she's willing to do things that you're not because your ego. I'm special. I'm gonna make it work for it. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Once a guy reaches a certain level, once a guy gets a certain level, let me tell you what happens when guys make money. When they make money, they don't tolerate your fuck shit no more. This is how it is. You don't like that? Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna get another girl. That's how it goes. You want a successful man? Deal with the territory. You are not special no more. You want to feel special? Get with an average guy who's gonna treat you like a princess, then leave his ass in 3 years.
Yeah, I kind of agree with him in this one too. Like, when you see a successful man, a man who is like in the top 1%, who is earning over like, let's say 3.5 billion a month, and you want to take that man away like $2.5 billion a month, and you don't have a job, you're probably earning like $500 a month, and you are trying to say that you are in the same level as the man who's earning over 3.5 billion a month. That's so delusional. You're not in the same level, and you can't even have a say in anything that they do, because they'll replace you like in a split seconds, like, because you're not on their level. And that's how it is. When I reach the status I believe I will reach, I will never settle for less. And you shouldn't too. Always aim high. Grow your value up, grow your stocks, and then aim for the what is skies. The sky is still limited. Aim for the universe. The universe is still limited. Aim for the observable universe. Aim for the solar system. Aim for existence. Like, aim higher, okay? Don't settle for less, man. Don't settle for less.
What do you rate your looks on a scale of 1 to 10? I'm gonna ask everybody.
Like a 7.
Like 6.3. Why would you not rate you guys a 10? Like, we should be rating ourselves a 10.
Stop the cap.
Can I just say something before you go ahead?
Yeah.
You know why you do that?
Why
everybody rates themselves a 6 or 8 or whatever? Because they are afraid of being arrogant. And it's not arrogant to be confident, to like yourself and to like your appearance.
But okay, there's a difference between confidence and thinking that you're on par with the most beautiful women in the world.
Yeah, that's true. Because look, women have standards. There's still like standards in it. There's still levels to this game. You can't just call yourself a 10 when you know you're not a 10. Like, for example, I can't call myself a 5 when I know I'm a 10. Like you see, even like opposite, like it doesn't make sense. Like looking at yourself and then saying that you're a 10 when you know you're not. It's just like me saying I'm a 5 when I know I'm not a 5. I know I'm a 10. You understand that kind of thing? So like in this kind of situation, it just, except for even my own, let's say what she just saying, it's just like you comparing Jada Pinkett Smith to Margot Robbie and like saying that Jada Pinkett Smith is a 10. If Jada Pinkett Smith is a 10, Margot Robbie is probably 1. You see what I'm trying to say? So look, there's always gonna be people out there who are gonna be better than you. Yeah, I get the fact that you have to be confident, you have to be self-confident and believe in yourself, but it shouldn't be to a point where you're now delusional. Whereas people in reality are telling you, no, this isn't it, this is how it is, and you're being all delusional like, no, I'm a 10, I believe I'm a 10. The world doesn't work that way, okay? You have to come down to its standards and then learn from it and then grow. Use what it has taught you to build yourself. That way, who knows? Who knows? But yeah.
Let's say he just started his own business, but he makes $45,000 a year. Would you date him?
You wouldn't be able to afford my engagement ring. If you make $45,000 a year, it would take you 4 years. No, 8 years to afford.
But how much? I don't know anything about rings. How much is that?
About $200,000.
Girl, you want a $200,000? Are you insane?
My ring has to sparkle from across the street. Like you have to see that shit. It's good blind people. But like I'm not a regular girl.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
You need to break her ass and shake her ass.
Buy a dog and die alone.
She belongs to the street.
Okay, in this video I don't have to judge it. Is she delusional or does she have eye aims? Well, to be honest, a man making over $45,000 a year and you're expecting him to get you a ring of $200,000. Well, in that case, you should really not be searching for a man who is making $45,000 a year. You should be searching for a man who is earning at least over $600 million a year. And you have to have that honeypot, that golden honeypot to keep a man like that. You must have the ultimate reach. You must be the number one. I'm not gonna bash you and say you're not, because you know what, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Though you're not my type, I don't see you as a person who I would spend if I have a lot of that. When I have a lot of that, when I have like more than $1 trillion in my bank account, I don't see you as someone I would even spend $200,000 for a wedding ring. You're not worth it, at least to me. But still, who knows? There are other men out there who admire you the way you are, because you know what they say, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But I'm speaking for myself though. Like, no, you ain't that person, okay?
Smash or pass?
You gonna pay me for the smash?
Why would I pay you?
Cause I'm worth it.
Who said
Yes,
I'm
King.
not worth it?
Might be worth it, but I'm charging. All this can't be free.
Damn! Wait, what's all this?
You gotta find out.
How big is it?
It's big enough to charge for.
Damn!
That's what I've been saying. If they act delusional around you, flip it back on them. That is the best way to deal with these delusional modern women.
Exactly. You need to have more confidence in yourself. You need to actually believe in yourself. You should actually know that, yeah, I'm worth something. I have self-worth. I have dignity. I'm a man. I was born with a cock.
What rights do men have today that women don't?
Oh, let's go down the list. Are able to walk out maybe in whatever they want to wear, or, you know, be able to stand strong through societal pressure.
Able to stand strong through societal pressure. So now you're saying women aren't strong enough to stand through societal pressure. Okay, maybe that's a you problem, not a man problem.
Yeah.
Maybe that's your problem if you don't have the fortitude to get through a day of, oh, I had to go to work and I had to drink my Starbucks and it was too hot. And
Patriarchy.
Wow, literally just took the words out of my mouth. Well, anyways, views ended. Thanks a lot for watching, thanks a lot for subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Also, make sure you go to aboybishops.bigcartel.com now to get these amazing products. Go! I'm waiting! Anyways, take it easy. Peace.
I am super mega almighty, omniscient, omnipresent, omnipotent God.